He gets out of jail. How did Joseph, who was destined to die while living in prison, come out? At this time, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, has a very strange dream. So the Pharaoh ordered someone to interpret the dream. It was rumored that Joseph at the time was very good at interpreting the dreams of those who were with him in prison. The rumor became famous among the prison guards and outside the prison. So, while in prison, Joseph meets Pharaoh. Joseph meets the Pharaoh and interprets the Pharaoh's dreams very well. When he was so good at interpreting dreams, the Pharaoh said, "Joseph, I like you very much. You are around me and help me." This is Joseph Tech Tree. In this way, while Joseph was a slave and served in prison, he suddenly became prime minister because he was good at interpreting dreams. This painting is a picture of Joseph's funeral in Egypt. Since he died while serving as prime minister of Egypt, his funeral was also held in the Egyptian way. Anyway, what was it like because Joseph became prime minister of Egypt? Treatment of Jews at the time was very bad in Egypt. Because most countries believed in multiple gods. Egypt also believes in multiple gods, and this is because it is the era of politics while telling the people that the Pharaoh and the gods are connected. However, since the Jews held out to believe in the only God, Jehovah, Egypt could not treat them well. Do you Jews believe in one God? It wasn't like being in Egypt. That's why Jews were treated like shit in Egypt. However, when Joseph was appointed prime minister of Egypt, the treatment of Jews naturally improved considerably. But Jewish women give birth to babies very well. It says in the Bible that Jewish women give birth to very good children. In fact, it is written in the Bible that Hebrew women give birth very well. What is a Hebrew? People who spoke Hebrew were called Hebrews. But the language spoken by the Jews at the time was Hebrew. What does it mean that a certain ethnicity treats children so well? What is that about the increasing number of Jews in Egypt? From the point of view of the Egyptian state, they thought that they should not be left alone because they were potential coup forces. So Pharaoh ordered all Jewish boys to be drowned in the Nile River. He threatened to kill all 3 generations of his family if he did not obey the Pharaoh's orders. At this time, a boy was born to a Jewish family. This child's mother felt so sorry for her child that she put her child in a floating basket and sent her to the river. She floats down the river, she passes through villages, she now sees the villagers, and if she raises her, she thinks the child might save her life, and she floats it in a basket and sends it away. At this time, the Pharaoh's daughter, an Egyptian princess, rescues the child. A new hero was born. So the Egyptian princess gets permission from the Pharaoh and takes her child to raise him. The baby brought by the princess is Moses.